so welcome back. We are nearly at the end of 2014, so I thought I would do the obligatory best products of 2014, but because I'm a very indecisive lady, I thought I would do 14 products of 2014. So by the time it's like 2050, I'll be great. I can have every product that I want, but I'll probably... How old will I be then? I don't know. I'm 19 now. Work it out, ladies. But I am going to show you 14 of my favourite products of 2014, so a hall of fame, if you will. So there are some hair products, skincare, makeup, all that good stuff. Obviously, there are going to be things that you guys will think, why didn't you include this? Why didn't you include this? But these are just the ones that I have niggled down and finalised. So you may be surprised, you may not be, some might be quite obvious. But I'm just going to get cracking and start with hair. So the product that I have been using the most, probably throughout the whole year and the year before, are Tangle Teasers. So I have this Shaun the Sheep one here, just because it's handy. And I have been loving Tangle Teasers for a long time now. So if you've got thick hair, long hair, any kind of hair, it's great. And I just recommend that to all my friends and family. And with me, if I get a comb and try and do this, it's a bit like the Princess Diaries situation where it breaks. Well, not really, but it's like... But this is just like, oh, locks, beautiful, beautiful locks. And they're really affordable. I got my first one actually 2-3 years ago when I went to, when I was in America. So I got the original pink one, and now they've got many. So my Tangle Teaser has to be one of the best products of 2014. Next up is a hair balm. So back in February, I think it was, I had the opportunity to have my hair done by Paul Percival of Percy and Reed, and I did a video shoot with Fabulous, so that was super fun, amazing day, full of memories, and he used this product on me, and it is the Percy and Reed Wonder Balm. So I have quite thick hair, as you know, and it needs taming, and it sometimes feels dry rather than, it goes dry rather than greasy, and this really nourishes the hair. It made it feel like, as in like, AJ, how can I describe?
What?
Like the softest hair you've ever felt in your life. What would you describe?
Like
a what?
marshmallows.
Well, anyway.
But in the hair version.
Exactly, in the hair version of marshmallows. It was so soft, and I just kept running my fingers through it. And it basically looks like this, and it's essentially... I would describe it as like a leave-in conditioner, and you can put it in wet or dry hair. I tend to put it in wet hair just before I let it to air dry. This, as they say, the creme de la creme, a miracle leave-in balm to be exact. So it's just brilliant. You know how lip balm nourishes your lips? This is, it's just, I just love it, and it smells absolutely beautiful. And the final favourite hair product of 2014 is quite a new one. I'd say 4 months, 3 months. But in those 3 months it has been well loved, so much in fact that it's my second bottle, and they're not small bottles by any means, and it is Ruth Crilly's Collab Dry Shampoo. And I have tried many a dry shampoo in my time, and I've never found one that works as well as this, or that I like the smell of as much as this smell. And it smells quite like Paul Smith's Rose perfume, and plus look at the packaging, we've got houndstooth, it's just perfect. And it just gives my hair an instant boost. I don't have to wash it all the time. I mean, I'm quite lucky with hair washes anyway, I don't have to wash it too often. But on the days where I want a bit more volume, especially with my fringe, it's quite common, you know, if you've got a fringe, you'll understand this. Even though it's winter and it's minus 12 degrees exact, we still get the sticky fringe, just happens. So a bit of this, job's a good one. So third favourite. Next up, I'm going to do kind of face and skin, and there's only 2 products here. The first one, I wanted to pick just one skincare product because I'm not a skincare fanatic. There are some YouTubers out here that will do a whole video. I mean, I can obviously do a whole video of skincare favourites, but I am more partial to the makeup side of things. But the one skincare product that I've been loving and using all year round is the Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water. As you can see, it's down here. I don't know what number of bottle this is, but I've gone through many of these. But it removes makeup, cleanses and soothes, and I use this primarily as like the cleanser. So yeah, I will do an updated skincare routine for you super soon, but just know that I absolutely love this product. I have tried Bioderma, but I do prefer this one. And it's a lot cheaper, obviously. And then next up is a face tool, which I don't think I've talked to you guys about at all, maybe. But this is the Brawn Face, and you can basically change the heads and all that kind of thing. So it's a cleansing brush, exfoliation brush, that kind of thing. But my favourite head to use is the epilation head, and it sounds really scary to epilate on your face, but I actually really love it because I really don't like getting this waxed. And you know, we get, you know, well, I get a bit of fine hairs here and here, and then the hairline. And this is really, really good. After the first time I used it, I was like, oh yeah, and it really hurt. But then it's a breeze, and I just absolutely love it. So I could just look in natural daylight, turn it on, start epilating, and it's amazing. Absolutely love it. It's a really good handy device to have with you, and it's really small and compact. And yeah, it just makes my skin really smooth and ready to go. So that is the Brawn face. Next up, I have the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer. So this is more or less a silicone based primer that I apply before my makeup. I just love it. It's very gel-like and obviously silicone, but some days when I don't want to wear makeup at all, but I need to go to like Tesco or something, I will just put this on because it just creates an airbrush look, and I don't understand how, because it's clear. Look, can we see that? And it's just, I should have thought about where to wipe that. It's now gone on my knee. But this is about £6 from Eyes Lips Face, and it's literally just my favourite primer. I've tried quite a few others, and I did go through a phase of really liking the Benefit Professional, but this just takes the biscuit. Couldn't think of a phrase. But this is, I just love it. I'm kind of doing this in the order that I applied this makeup. And then I have the Radial Instagram Magic Pen. So this is basically a corrector, so like a concealer, but it's a little pencil, and I just do this and it covers up those dark veins and dark circles under the eyes, and it's super creamy already, but especially with the previous primer underneath it, flawless application, and I really love it. I love Radial as well. I really love their highlight, but shh, I'm sticking with the 14. So the base of 2014, I have been deliberating with this, but the one that I have used, oh my god, words fail me. But the one I've been using more regularly and consecutively and just been reaching for, I have gone through phases of using others in chunks but never sporadically using one, except this, which is the Lush Jackie Yates Colour Pigment Supplement Jobby. And this is amazing for pale skin. It's quite light coverage but very, very easily buildable, and it's from Lush. So it's very affordable. My other favourite that I have been using that you may think, oh, I thought this was your favourite, is obviously the L'Oreal BB Cream and the Chanel Vitalumia Velvet. But I just feel this one's more accessible, more affordable, and this really is my favourite. It really does top the charts. I'm wearing that today, and it's just, I love it. I'm so glad I finally picked this up. So a few lip products now. My lip salve that I've been loving this whole year is the Rose & Co Apothecary Rose Lip Salve. And you know, there's the typical Vaseline, there's this, there's that, but this is just a feminine version. It smells of roses, it's pink, it gives your lips a really light pink tint as well, and oh, it just smells brilliant, and I love the packaging. So it's kind of like the total package, and it's super duper moisturising. The Vaseline, the Rose Vaseline, obviously tints your lips a bit more, but I've noticed that I wear Vaseline and lip salve quite a lot when I go to sleep, and I've noticed that when I wake up there's like pink bits all over my bed, but this doesn't do that. So this is another reason why this has been my favourite lip salve of 2014. Oh. So for lipstick, I have been deliberating between two lipsticks, Topshop's Petal and the YSL in number 7. I can never remember the actual name, but I just know the number. The one I have in fact gone for, because I have been reaching for it more often, because the other one was discontinued for a while, so now you know which one it is. My favourite one is this YSL Rouge Volupte in number 7, as I said, and I'm wearing that now. It's just a really, really nice pink shade, because sometimes I find if I wear a bolder lip shade, I just feel a bit self-conscious of it, or just more aware of it, whereas with this one it's quite subtle but also there, and an actual colour, and it's very moisturising. And it's weird because I normally like mattes, but this, I just absolutely love it. And I got that whilst I was in America this summer, and I have just been loving it ever since. So next up I have the Lord & Berry Luminising Stick. So this is basically a cream highlight, and I can't really fault it. I actually got this in February, I believe, and Lord & Berry has become, it was a brand that I'd never really heard of until this year, so thank you. And this basically I just dot like so on my cheekbones, and it just creates a really nice glow, and I feel like my face looks really flat without it. But I also do like powder highlights, but now I have moved on to the cream highlights. Also a bit down the nose. Aha! So this is the Lord & Berry, and I love their packaging. It's very sleek, very minimal. And this is just the highlight that I've been reaching for. There have been a few others, but again, this has just been top of the charts. And then the last three products are all for the eyes. So I'm going to start with eyeshadow. So 2014 was the first year that I basically got into eyeshadow and knowing what to do with it and kind of learning. And when I got the Naked 3, which is the first one, that's when I started to actually create looks and experiment with it, because for some reason I could just never do it. And I'm still learning, we're all still learning in the world of makeup, but I just think that this one really kicked it off for me and had influenced me to throughout the year purchase more palettes, but this one has got to be my favourite. I just absolutely love the combination of the colours, and they're very, very Becca appropriate, I think. They're all pinks, rose golds. The first one is a really good base colour, and I just love it. If you haven't got this already, I definitely do recommend it, especially if you've got pale skin or quite dark skin. I think that looks really nice. I think it just looks nice on all skin tones, to be honest with you. But go and have a look at each Naked palette and see which one, because I think they're really good for a first palette. But oh, love it. So onto mascara. You all probably know which one I'm going to say, and it's the Tarte Gifted Mascara. Oh, it fell. And it's the Tarte Gifted Mascara. So it's basically the best mascara I've come across. It lengthens and thickens the lashes. It's made of all natural products, not tested on animals. We're all great here. And look at the packaging, it's like a bamboo tree. It's great. And I love Tarte as a brand, I think this year as well. I discovered them when I went to America in Sephora. And this year, towards the end of the year, I've been lucky enough to be able to work with them and some of the girls there, and it's been so much fun. And as you may know, I was actually on QVC working with Tarte and showing demonstrations and things, so Tarte is probably another brand that has been like up and coming for me this year. But this is just a really, really great mascara, and it just really lengthens. It's just brilliant. And then speaking of lashes, my 14th and final product, love of 2014, are my false lashes that I love, and the ones that I've just been wearing throughout the year are the Ilia 116 lengthening lashes. So these have been the most purchased product for me probably. But top tip here, I think I've told you this before, a lot of you say that you get these and your eyelashes don't look the same. I put mascara on top as well, so not only does that blend your natural lashes with the false lashes, but putting mascara on any false lashes will just make them look more natural than normal, because you obviously put mascara on your real lashes, so it will just give that illusion. But they're about £5 each depending on where you get them from. And I do tend to reuse them. I just leave them overnight in some warm water and things, but as long as you use non-waterproof mascara. So yeah, these have been my favourite. And that is my 2014 Hall of Fame, or the best of 2014. I don't really know what I'm going to call it yet. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and I really hope you've had a lovely year full of new beauty discoveries and all that kind of thing. Let me know if you're surprised by any of my decisions, or let me know also your favourite products of 2014. I would love to know, because I always love dabbling in new things. And yeah, Happy New Year very soon, oh my gosh. Thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and if you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel if you'd like to, and I will see you very soon. Mwah.